So then, it is time to predict the Europa League quarter-final second legs. And goodness me, those first legs were a real surprise. Hello guys, welcome back to yet another video. As I say, we're back predicting the Europa League. It's fair to say my first leg predictions were not the best. But let's see if I can put it right with my second leg predictions. As always, guys, make sure to share your comments with your predictions down below. Get in the comments giving me your predictions for the second legs and which teams you think will get to the Europa League semi-finals. Make sure as well to hit the like button. We'll go for 1,000. It's a big like target, but if everyone watching hits that thumbs up button, which it's free to do and it takes 2 seconds, then we will get 1,000 likes. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, so you see our videos when they go out. It's free to do that, so get involved and let's dive straight into the predictions for the Europa League quarter-final second legs. So then, what better place to start than in Italy for Atalanta versus Liverpool, and Atalanta hold a 3-0 advantage going back to their home ground. It's crazy. I mean, well done Atalanta, I'll give them credit. I obviously backed Liverpool as they were the strong favourites, so it's fair to say Atalanta surprised not just me, but a lot of us. But fair play to them. I thought they played very well at Anfield and they've got a strong chance of getting to the semis here. Liverpool are going to have to conjure up something special to get through. In the first leg, Scamacca helped himself to 2 goals, Pasalic getting 1. And even if it had just finished 2-0, I'd make Liverpool's chances of getting through a lot better than 3-0. Something special is definitely going to have to happen. But when it comes to European competitions and you think of special comebacks, Liverpool are a team that come to mind. Of course, there was the 2005 Champions League final when they came back from 3-0 down to beat AC Milan on penalties to lift the trophy. And of course, more recently, under Jurgen Klopp, they've come back from 3-0 down against Barcelona to win 4-3 to get to a Champions League final. So, I don't think it's impossible, although it looks very tricky. Liverpool are going to have to go for it, and as we've said before, it's Jurgen Klopp's last season. It would be a fairy tale for them to win one of these competitions. The Premier League, they've still got a chance, but it's going to be very tricky with the competition there, and it's going to be very tricky here, but Liverpool are going to have to go full strength and absolutely go for it. And the first goal, obviously, is going to be crucial. If Atalanta score first, then you really struggle to see a way back for Liverpool. But if Liverpool score first and maybe get a second before half-time, then the nerves will set in at Atalanta. And this is probably going to suit Liverpool, to be honest. I don't feel like they can really lose, if you know what I mean. They've got nothing to lose, is what I'm trying to say. They're 3-0 down. They've not got much of a chance, but if they really go for it, they've got the quality to get back into it. Do you know what? You can call me biased for being English, but I'm going to go for it. Atalanta, you were fantastic in the first leg, but I still think Liverpool could do something special here. Liverpool are going to win 3-0 and get this job done on penalties for me. Yep, that's right, I'm going for a big comeback. Atalanta 0, Liverpool 3, 3-3 on aggregate, Liverpool on penalties. I genuinely think they could do it. I could be left looking a bit of a mug if Atalanta go and win the second leg again. But do you know what? I'll give Liverpool a chance. I'm going to say they can do it. Share your thoughts. Next up then, and we head over to France for Marseille versus Benfica. Now, Benfica hold a 2-1 advantage, and it was a really good game. Fernandes da Silva scored, Di Maria scored. We said to obviously watch out for him. But then, of course, Aubameyang got a goal for Marseille as well, and we said we need to keep an eye on him because he's scored quite a few goals in the competition this year. It actually puts him up to 10 goals in the Europa League, and there's nothing to say he won't score in this one. Marseille are going to have to go for it as they're trailing. I wonder if Benfica might just be able to hold them off. They've got a slim advantage, but it is an advantage nonetheless. And if they can come and get 1 goal, then it forces Marseille to obviously go and get 2 goals. So I'll just say I think Benfica are going to get through. I'm going to go for Marseille 1, Benfica 1. I think Benfica might just be able to get themselves a goal, defend as much as they can, and squeeze through 3-2 on aggregate to get to the Europa League semi-finals. Share your thoughts on that one, guys. It really does hang in the balance, but I'll stick with Benfica to just get through to the Europa League semi-finals. And then next up, we head over to Italy again, where it is Roma versus AC Milan. Now, I've got to be honest, I was slightly surprised that Roma won 1-0 at the San Siro, but fair play to them. Mancini got the goal and they saw the job through. It really does give Roma a good chance here of getting through to the Europa League semi-finals. All they need to do is draw. Just make sure you don't lose, or if you do lose by 1 goal, you could still get through on extra time or penalties. But AC Milan are the team that's going to have to come out and chase the game. I just think Roma were so impressive in that first leg that I can see Mancini probably scoring again and them just getting over the line. I'll go for a 1-1 draw, which does mean Roma would go through 2-1 on aggregate. I just think after that first leg, Roma have won me round. Yes, I know that AC Milan are performing better than Roma in Serie A, and it wouldn't surprise me if they turn up here and turn the game around, and they could get through because it's still quite close. But I will go with Roma to get through. Share your thoughts on that one. So then we'll finish off in England. We're going to the capital. It's West Ham United versus Bayer Leverkusen. Now, Bayer Leverkusen hold a 2-0 advantage. And yes, if you look at the stats from that first game, you would say Bayer Leverkusen deserved to win. But it doesn't always paint the full picture, because if you look at the minutes that the goals went in, it does suggest that West Ham United were very close to getting a draw over the line. It did not surprise me that West Ham United were backs to the wall and pretty defensive in this game, but like I say, if it had finished 0-0, we'd be saying what a good job that was by David Moyes. Obviously, towards the end, Bayer Leverkusen did get the goals. At 1-0, you felt like it could be close, but with that last-minute goal in stoppage time to make it 2-0, it might just have taken it a little bit out of West Ham's reach. Now, that's not to say that I think West Ham United don't have a chance. I think they do. I think they won't lose the home leg. I think Bayer Leverkusen now have to be a little bit more cautious. Yes, Bayer Leverkusen do have the quality and the firepower to come here and attack and win again, but with the 2-0 advantage, they do need to be careful not to throw it all away. Seeing as West Ham United are going to have to come out of their shell for this game, I think they have got the quality to attack at home, and with the crowd on side, they're going to score for me, but I just wonder if 2-0 might be too much to come back from. West Ham United, you can't deny they've been very good in European competitions. They were very good in the Conference League. They've been good in the Europa League this year. But Bayer Leverkusen are having a fantastic season under Xabi Alonso. And we must say a massive congratulations to Bayer Leverkusen for winning the Bundesliga. They wrapped it up at the weekend. Now, will there be a bit of a hangover as they're celebrating, or will they come back focused on trying to win the Europa League next? They're having a great season, you can't deny it. Yeah, they're going to fancy themselves at winning both the Bundesliga and the Europa League, especially with the possibility that Liverpool are heading out as well. Hoffmann and Boniface got the goals in the first game. I reckon Bayer Leverkusen will score in this one. I reckon West Ham might just edge the game, but maybe not enough to completely overturn it. So I'm going to go West Ham 2, Bayer Leverkusen 1, which does mean it'd be 3-2 to Leverkusen overall. Yes, once again, I might be showing a little bit of English bias going for the English side here, but I'm still backing Leverkusen to get through. I think they've probably just done enough, although it would be fantastic to see West Ham United get through. And just as I said, Bayer Leverkusen will fancy their chances to win this competition. If West Ham were to get through this, I would make them the favourites if Liverpool are also out as well as Leverkusen. So West Ham have got to go for it, and there's nothing to say they're out of it just yet, but I think they could just come up short. I think 2-0 might be too much to come back from. So as I say, 3-2 to Leverkusen overall, with West Ham winning 2-1 on the night. Share your thoughts on that game, guys, especially if you are a West Ham or a Bayer Leverkusen fan. I'm intrigued to know your thoughts down in the comments. So then, that wraps up my predictions for the second leg of the Europa League quarter-finals. Make sure to get your predictions down in the comments. It's free to do, and as I say, it's free to drop a like and subscribe. There's so much to play for, and with so many wild results in the first legs, there's nothing to say there could be some more surprises in the second legs and some comebacks and some high scoring games. So as I say, share your thoughts. That wraps it up for now, guys. We will be back with the Europa League semi-final first leg predictions when that rolls around in a week or two's time. We will see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Peace out.